Hello, art friends. I have usually been using my microphone, but my phone is charging, and I'm recording with my phone, so I hope the sound isn't too bad. We'll see. What I'm going to do is play on this sheet of paper. The point of this is not to make anything great. It's really to make a background for, or I should say, actually not a background, but just a sheet that I can then cut out and make maybe something like this with. So collage would be my goal. But if I do that, great. But if not, that's also fine. Because I think I'm honestly just doing it to have a good time, just to have fun, just to play with colors. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is not watercolor paper. It is very much just craft paper, but I'm still going to put some marks on it with watercolor first, just to see what happens. You know, I have a little missing space in this palette and I don't know what I had in there. But whatever it was, it's no longer in there, so I guess I need to find something to put in there because like this one next to it is kind of loose and I want them to all be tight in there. Oh, I know what color is missing. It's my purple. And I don't know what I did. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I did. It's this light purple I have. I'm gonna look under my table. I have there's like a shelf with a drawer. Oh, there you are, you rascal. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I put that in there when I was traveling. And then of course, I never paint when I travel, so I don't know why I bothered to bring it, but that's the color that was in there. And that's like one of my favorite colors. It's ultramarine pink. It's actually an old neo art, like the old neo art, not the new neo art. They used to be like these big chunky, it's like the precursor to neo colors. And I got a set of them used on Facebook one time, a couple years ago. Anyway, they don't make this color in Neocolor 2s anymore, which is a dang crime because it's just the most beautiful light pink. Oh, that just made me want to do some splatters. I don't know what that palette is supposed to be, that little one. I think I took that on my trip. We went on a trip this summer and I didn't paint a thing on the trip. So I guess my question is, can you sit down and paint a stupid piece of paper and just have fun, loosen up? I'm going to grab some other supplies. Colored pencils. You can look at this as an exploration of what does this medium or this color look like on this paper. And the cool thing is, if you cut collage pieces out of this when you're done, it'll really surprise you like what happens, what becomes of it. And honestly, like once my little watercolor area is dry, I will do stuff over top of that, like, you know, draw whatever, Neocolors, colored pencils. None of it has to make sense. None of it has to actually go together. Maybe I want to draw a flower. I'm looking for a light pink. I think I have a light pink in my, no. Okay, I think I want this. This is from the Art Nouveau Kuretake set. It's a pretty opaque light pink. You could just mix white gouache with a pink or a red, but personally, I really like my convenience colors. So I just drew that flower. What if I just put some petals in, filled some petals in with this watercolor. What if I grabbed a really dark purpley pink and put that in the middle? I don't know. And then what if, after that dries, I go back on top of it and add more dimension and value, like with colored pencil or something like that. That will probably happen. I could even add like some color that doesn't really maybe belong, like this green, light green. What's it called? I am not pronouncing that because someone's going to yell at me. It's luminance number 713. I don't want the pronunciation police coming after me. And that one I'm not even going to. Here, I'll show you up real close. You can read it. Maybe. It's really a very nice color. I need my Neocolors next. So this is really the kind of random stuff that I like to do. And here's a beautiful color. Turquoise green. I can pronounce that. I'm not going to get in trouble. And of course I have like the wet watercolor in here, so I'm playing with fire a little bit, but I just wanted to show you like how I would make this stand out a little bit more. And the other thing I would want to do, see, I started this and now it's just, this is what happens, like things just happen. We go places without even knowing why or how, but I would want to put this darker value to add some definition. So there, that's that. And I mean, I just totally messed around and did that, but I could take that idea and take it into an actual painting or like a more finished artwork versus this page of craziness that I'm attempting. Here's a color I haven't used much, Amazonite Neocolor 2. It's one of their, what's it called, anniversary colors that I'm holding my breath that they keep those colors because they're really fabulous, and it was really annoying that you could only buy them in those sets of 10. So I really hope they release these colors into the like core set of Neocolor 2 colors. Please. Please, please, please. Okay. Next, I'm feeling the need to grab a dark purple gel pen. Like, isn't this just ridiculous what I'm doing? I just want to do some doodles. I'm telling you, if I cut like a heart out of this, it would look so cute. And glued it on the paper like I showed you that other one. Okay, I had to pause on this project for a little bit, and I just came back and did a couple things off camera, but nothing major. The thing that I was thinking about was going in with white, and I'm realizing I don't have a white in my colored pencil drawer at the moment, but I do have pink white. Close enough. But I just want to like put some white into this flower to, again, go in with more contrast. I mean, the point of this paper was not to like get fussy about flowers, but it just happened. Also, I was getting like, my table is not super smooth. It has a little texture in it, so I put this scrap cardboard under this paper so I didn't like rip the paper when I was scribbling on it. Now I'm just randomly scribbling colors. Mainly because I'm out of ideas today of things to do, but I thought it would be good to finish up this page, or at least do more of it than I had left off with before. I don't know. Maybe it's never really completely done. Until I cut it up, it's not really done. So I'm just being random. Did you ever have just a low energy day and you still sat down at the art table and maybe it wasn't as completely inspired as it could be, but you did it? Well, I would say that's me today. I've had a summer cold for 2 weeks now. And honestly, it was pretty awful. It was mainly just like it zapped my energy, and it still is. I mean, I feel I'm still not back to normal, but my kids went back to school yesterday, and so I'm enjoying my newfound freedom and my ability to sit here and actually focus, unlike what the last 2.5 months have been like. It's been pretty Well, I really haven't done any art in 2 months. Well, yeah, 2.5. I guess you could say 2.5 months. Very minimal art, which is sad, but you know, I kind of make that choice during the summer because there's only so much time for so many things, and it's fun while my kids are young to be just doing stuff with them, and not to mention they're crazy, and it's like when they have downtime and they get like video game time, I just want to take my own downtime. And sometimes art does not really fit into that process for me. Like I feel like it takes more energy than it gives back to me to do art. So I don't know. I don't prioritize it during the summer. I would rather take a break when the kids take a break and play some video games or read a book or relax. Sometimes art does not relax. It's not relaxing to me. Even though, I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling and I'm not actually making any sense, but yeah. I think I don't have anything else to say about that. Okay, I think I have, there we go. I have a white Neocolor. I just wanted to see what happened if I went over top of this scribble. It's not, the white is not showing up like super. Well, there's my actual white pencil. My little child stole it and put it in his pencil bin over here. So let's see what happens if we do this white over top. Oh, that's even worse actually. But it's like actually, if you do it right on the paper, it's pretty great. But on top of that other pencil, that's blending kind of nicely. It's kind of a cool effect. Chunks of pencil falling off. Got. All right. So as you can see, I did not have any sort of plan about this page. I probably will cut it up and glue it to like a watercolor background. Maybe I'll continue with my little heart cutouts. I'll probably cut this flower out separately because that is just looks cool. Put the white. I kind of like that flower. I wonder what it would look like on a white background, because with the toned paper, I think that like some of my heart cutout paintings are on a dark background, but I do this part on a white paper, so it kind of pops off the dark background. But this one, given that it's on the tone paper, the craft paper, I think it's going to pop more on a lighter background, which, you know, I could do like a subdued yellow background. That would be cool. White might be a little too, like, boring. Or, yeah, I guess boring. So this flower I'm cutting out on its own. And that will, I don't know, I'll glue that in a sketchbook or something. But I think it turned out pretty cute. Actually, that does kind of, well, here we go. Let's compare and contrast this experiment. I have a dark background here because that's my table. Let's cut out a couple more hearts. So do we like it on the white? I don't actually like it on the white. I think I like it on the dark background. I didn't think that was going to be the case, but it is. And this is why, if you can just be in play mode, you discover things like this. I do think it would be cool to try like a yellowy background, but I'm just not sure. I'm not sure, but the dark actually works. And I could always pop these a little bit more by including some lighter elements. Oh, this is like, let's see if I can get a heart out of this. See, that is blending in too much to the dark background. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's just food for thought. I don't know what I'm going to do with these today, if anything, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I think they look cute. And you can kind of see how if you make a whole page of just silly marks and craziness, that once you cut it out, it actually turns into, excuse me. See, I really do still have this annoying cold, and I'm clearing my throat. I apologize for that. But the show must go on, right? If I waited until everything was perfect, I would never hit record, I don't think. All right. So there's an example, and just to let you know, when I glue, I use a glue stick. I have used other types of glue, like I have this Tombow Mono liquid glue, which is basically similar to Elmer's glue. I didn't like using that as much. The glue stick really is really fabulous, and they stay on there pretty good, so I really would recommend a glue stick if you're going to glue your hearts somewhere or whatever shapes you cut out. And let's see, maybe a couple more. Maybe we'll just, let's cut out a couple more. And after you cut them out, if you feel like there's just a little, they could use a little spicing up, just go draw on your hearts, you know? They're wonky, they're not perfect, but that's what I like about them. I still have some more, like I could cut a heart out here. I could cut one out of here. Like I'd probably want to add some more marks to this one. All right. I think that's where I'm going to end today. I thank you for watching and hanging out, and I hope you make some goofy art. Oh, so just one more thing. You could also take your hollow cutouts and you could glue that somewhere. How cute is that? And then there's a heart in the center. So anyway, thanks for watching.
Until next time, have a good one.